Let's go to a web console of OpenResty-Edge. This is our sample deployment of the console. Every user would have their own deployment. First, we will go to the Gateway Clusters page. Here you can see numerous gateway clusters that have been established. For instance, this gateway cluster is situated in the United States. There is one gateway server in it. It is also part of the gateway partition default. Now let's create a new gateway cluster. Click on New Gateway Cluster. Enter the name of the gateway cluster Edge Test Cluster. In OpenResty-Edge, a gateway partition consists of multiple gateway clusters as shown in the picture. So the next step is to add this cluster to a partition. Click on this drop-down box. We won't use an existing partition. We'll create a new one instead. Click the button Add Gateway Partition. Enter the partition name Edge Test Partition. Click the Create button. The newly created partition now appears first in the partition selection drop-down. Click the Create button to create the cluster. We can see the newly created gateway cluster appears on the cluster list page. As shown in the picture, a gateway cluster consists of multiple gateway servers. Now let's see how to add a gateway server to the newly created gateway cluster. Here we have already prepared a gateway server. Click the button Approve. Select the cluster first. Click on the drop-down box and select the cluster we just created. Enter the public IP address of this server. Click to approve this server. The server was added to the gateway cluster successfully. Now let's create an application in the newly created partition. Go to the Applications page. Click New Application. Enter the domain name. Click the partition selection drop-down box. Unselect the partition default. Select the partition we just created. Click the Create button. We need to create a page rule to illustrate how partition works. Go to the Page Rules page. Click New Rule. Let's add a new action. Click the Action drop-down box. Select the action output response body. Click the Create button. We need to make a new release to push out our new changes. Click on this button. Ship it. Our new release is now synchronized to all our gateway servers. Now the new page rule has been pushed to all the gateway clusters and servers. Our configuration changes do not require server reload, restart, or binary upgrade. So, it's very efficient and scalable. Let's go to the Gateways Clusters page again. This is the cluster we just created. Please note that the IP address of the server recently added to this cluster ends with 67. On the terminal, we use curl to send a request to the gateway server. You can see that the correct response body has been outputted. We are now performing the same operation on a server that is not on this partition. Note that this server's IP ends with .84. Send the request. You can see that the gateway server of the other partition returns page not found. This is what I'd like to cover today. If you like this video, please follow us on YouTube. Thank you.